think it was 11 months ago or so, we started the interviewing process. And we started that process with Skype interviews at my office here, and we had a television, and the computer was hooked into the television, and he could see us and we could see him. And as it happened, Rabbi Abraham was the first candidate that we interviewed. And during the process, I noticed that it looked like my screen on my television in my office was shaking. It looked like it was vibrating, actually. And so when we concluded the interview, I asked anyone else if they noticed the vibration, and they did, the other members of the committee, and they did confirm yes. It did look like he was shaking back and forth just a little bit. So I had my IT people come in and check the connection in the software. And the diagnosis was that Rabbi Abraham was so excited to talk with us that he was actually vibrating himself on the other end of the screen. Struck by Rabbi Abraham's answer to the question, what in your life compelled you to seek the rabbinate? And he shared with us a story of his encounter with anti-Semitism as a child. And for those of you that were here with us that evening, that heard the story in the social hall, I think it's something that stuck. I know it stuck with me. The fact that this young man has known since he was a teenager that this is what he has wanted to do his entire life. And since the job posting went up for a shul in San Antonio, Texas, he and his lovely wife Lauren decided this is exactly what they wanted to do back here in Texas. I think we have been very fortunate to have him here with us and to have him installed today as our senior rabbi.
It has been a great pleasure having you here and getting to know you. I feel like that you both are my new friends. From the minute you arrived until now, I hope you'll be here for a long time, and that I'll serve on every board to keep you here. I'm on the board of trustees now and the board of the sisterhood, so I hope to be involved with you for a long time to come. And I give you all my hugs and kisses, and I'm happy you're here.
Your synagogue, Agudas Achim, has such a rich history, and you have a new rabbi to join your cantor and your professional staff, a rabbi who I personally find to be motivated, compassionate, resourceful, enthusiastic, and wise. I first remember beginning to connect with Jeffrey at the Jewish Theological Seminary in 2008. We were in a class together, and unlike many of the other students, I was commuting from Austin every week. Jeffrey reached out his hand and offered me friendship, hospitality, and confidence. And that's something in your family I will never forget. His smile is so disarming. Don't you feel like the screen is shaking at this point? I don't know what quite had hit me when I saw that smile. He and Lauren certainly practiced Judaism with joy. And they were genuinely curious and interested in my hopes, dreams, and concerns. And I know that they have brought that to San Antonio as well. After his ordination, Rabbi Abraham established himself at Congregation Sons of Israel in Nyack, a community I do know well, having had the privilege to have served as their chazan for 3 years, while a student at JTS in the mid-1990s. And then he called me. He called me so excited about the possibility of moving to Texas. You hear that? The possibility of moving to Texas. And not only moving to Texas, joining the Agudas Achim San Antonio community. Rabbi Abraham gets the bigger picture. The possibility of accomplishment and the ability to have a good life while building and strengthening the community. It is with such pride that he spoke about this community even before his interview, and how robust his feelings have become now that he's here. May every affiliate, every member, every child, adult, and sage form a sweet and indispensable minion as you cultivate a sense of sacred responsibilities. Considering yourself part of Agudas Achim isn't just in Rabbi Abraham's entourage. It is in the voices that you yourselves bring to this community, to make this your sacred address, to be inspired, yes, to dream, yes, and to work yourselves also. This, please God, is a place where problems can be worked out, where lifelong friendships can be made and sustained, a place where you can pursue God and have God pursue you, a place where you can learn, you can cook, you can pray and act, and let this sanctuary, let these grounds be a sacred laboratory where all can learn confidence as we train to truly beat back the flames of hatred, indifference, and ignorance that have burned and are burning our world.
Jeffrey, I view these seemingly unrelated and simple statements as a personal call and as a reflection of our partnership as clergy of Congregation Agudas Achim. But I also see within them the embodiment of the present and the future of this entire synagogue community. These teachings are about building connections and about building relationships, giving over to trust each other, encouraging intellectual, physical, and spiritual growth, and preparing for the next chapter of our communal lives with the optimistic anticipation of an incredibly positive outcome. It's for us, it's for our children, it's for our community, it's for where we all will end and go in the future. These are some of the many blessings that we will all share together with you in the days and the months and the years to come. God willing.
To the leadership here at Agudas Achim, our wonderful and incredible Chazan, who is a great partner in crime here, helping to serve all of you, to our Balabat team, to our lay leadership, to all of the Agudas staff, and to the entire Agudas and San Antonio Jewish community in general. Everyone has been extremely welcoming and friendly to us upon our arrival here in San Antonio. And with that said, I owe a huge debt of gratitude, first to our search committee chairs, to Alice Troy and to Mike Kelney, who is here with us in spirit, for having the faith to select me as your next rabbi, despite the fact that I might look like a bar mitzvah boy. I want to make sure also to acknowledge the transition committee and the installation committee, who were both headed up by my dear friend Vicki Adelstein. It is thanks to Vicki and both of her committees that our congregation has moved forward and that today is so beautiful. And last but certainly not least, I'm extremely thankful to our current president and barbecue extraordinaire, Randy Pullman, and our passionate president-elect, Barbie Sharp-Zeldis. Your leadership and friendship, along with the rest of the board, have helped to make this transition seamless. Both of you have encouraged me and have worked closely with me on seeing a consistent vision for the future here at Agudas.